Tell me a story. How often have you heard that? As a parent, no doubt you have many times from your kids. Hello, I'm Dr. Gerard Gibbons, founder of EmotiveStorytelling.com. There's always a tug in my heart when my little girl says, "Daddy, tell me a story." And of course, I love to tell her stories. Have you ever wondered why kids make this request? What are they asking for? Are they looking for attention? Are they after engagement? Is it a form of play? Do they wish to journey into a world of imagination? Are they looking to identify with a character or someone they can relate to, be inspired by, or to learn from, even model after? Probably all these things are true, right? Our own memories reveal the truth of that. Kids love stories. Just look at the endless variations of media, books, games, and movies, all dedicated to stories for children. There are tales of conflict and struggle, attaining virtue and overcoming adversity, achieving honor and victory, or others about forgiveness, experiencing joy, showing gratitude, and expressing love. Kids are captivated by stories. They seem to learn from them in magical ways. Yet in truth, there is solid science behind the power of storytelling, known in research worlds as narrative communication. And this science provides us insight as to why storytelling works. And as we grow, it's the kid inside each of us that keeps the appeal for stories alive. And as for adults, they are just as infectious. So why the attraction to stories? Here's why. Humans possess an intrinsic power to recognize truth through stories. We are adept at acquiring learning and problem-solving skills through them in a way that's far more effective than any other form of teaching and instruction. As children, we could sense a deeper meaning behind a parable or fairy tale, even if we didn't fully understand it. When we heard a compelling story, our curiosity was stimulated. It made us want to imagine, to question, or to explore. As kids, it was stories that helped us make the best sense of the world. And this has been true since the beginning of time. And guess what? It's not any different for grown-ups. But the world has forgotten that fact. Today's approach that is data-driven, fact-filled, statistics-heavy, and that it primarily appeals to logic and reason, fails to persuade and motivate people at the level many believe. And the research backs it up. By and large, contemporary marketing communications, classroom instructions, and web-based learning systems, along with the worlds of academia, medicine, science, and research, and add healthcare, finance, and even business, have left behind the wisdom of the ages. And yet today, more than ever, we need the stories of character, skills, learning, wellness, leadership, and healing to guide not just our kids, but for all of us who journey through a life full of challenges with our health, our relationships, and our circumstances. It's time for the reemergence of storytelling, along with something extra. We call it emotive storytelling. Emotive storytelling is formed from ancient wisdom, and it builds upon the best of modern insight. It has its origins in the distant past, yet it brings together the best of our modern understanding around behavior and persuasion. Stay tuned on EmotiveStorytelling.com. We will tell you a story that you won't forget.